Hello everyone. In this video, I am going to explain one question. The question is like this, prove that the conservative force is the negative gradient of the potential energy. So in this particular question, it would be better if you define what exactly the conservative force is. So that's why here I have written the definition first of all about of the conservative force. The work done is said to be the work done by a force is said to be conservative force if the work done is independent of the path followed and depends only on the initial and the final position. So such type of the force is called conservative force. It actually depends on it actually depends on the initial and final position rather than what type of path it would be. Okay, so for example, like gravitational force, electrostatic force, magnetic force are the examples. So the work done by we all know that the work done is equal to the change in the potential energy, or the work done is stored in the form of energy. We all know about that. So the work done against the conservative force, okay, conservative force is stored in the form of in the form of potential energy. So for example, if we are doing the work against the gravity, for example, we are throwing the like any object from bottom to the top. So in that case, we are actually doing the work against the gravitational force, against that force. So in that case, we know we have to keep the negative sign, because actually we are doing the work against the force, against that force. So one more thing is that the change in potential energy of the body is equal to the negative of the work done. Okay, that's why, so the change in potential energy du should be is equal to the work done. This work done is stored in the form of potential energy, as I already told you in the above sentences. And just the thing is that why actually here negative means I have just given you the example of the gravitational force, because when you are throwing any object in the upward direction, you are doing the work done actually against the gravity. So that's why there is a negative sign. And so when if you uh, like if you arrange the terms, and you will get like f is equal to du divided by dr. So there is negative, and actually the rate of change of anything, any sign, any potential or whatever it may be, any physical quantity with respect to the distance is called always gradient. So sometimes you may encounter with like electro in this case it is a potential gradient, electric potential gradient, whatever whatsoever. So always keep in mind that if there is the word of the gradient, it implies the rate of change of that quantity with respect to the distance. So here du divided by dr represents the the gradient of the potential energy, and as you have clearly seen here, force is equal to the negative of the this gradient. So thank you very much.